Okay, boys and girls, we are back with part 2 of our video for today, and we are still working on comparing decimals. We stopped on number 14, and you notice that they're equal to 3/10 is equal to 3/10, or 30 hundredths is equal to 30 hundredths, equal. That brings us to number 16, 15 hundredths compared to 1/10. 15 hundredths is greater because if we're thinking about money, again, this is 15 cents and this is 1 dime, 1/10. Okay, so on number 16, 15 hundredths is greater than 1/10. And on the bottom of that page, you will do number 17 on your own. You will also do number 15 on your own. So look with me at the top of the next page where it says unlock the problem. That's at the top of page 372. Unlock the problem. So my friends Ricardo and Brandon ran a 1,500 meter race. Ricardo finished in 4 and 89 minutes. Brandon finished in 4 and 83 minutes. What was the time of the runner who finished first? Keep in mind the runner who finished first had the time that was less. Okay? So let's look at the questions, and we're going to answer A, B, C, and D along with D and E before we choose our answer from our multiple choice selections. A says, what are you asked to find? Well, I'm asked to find the last sentence in question 18. What was the time of the runner who finished first? So we're trying to figure out the time of the runner who finished first. I'll write it on my letter A while you write it in your book or in your packet. What are you asked to find? You are asked to find the time of the runner who finished first. Okay, you're asked to find the time of the runner who finished first. Good. Let's look at B. B says, what do you need to do to find the answer? Well, it's a couple of things you can do to find the answer. One thing you can do is use a place value chart, and you can write each digit in its place according to its value on the place value chart, or you can think about what you already know as we've been comparing decimals. I think what we can write here is that we can use a place value chart to compare the times and find out which time is less. So I'm going to write use a place value chart to compare the times. Let's write use a place value chart, a place value chart, so I have used a place value chart to compare the times, to compare the times and find and find the time that is less. The time that is less. Because if you finish first, your time is less than the person who finished after you. Okay, so I have for B, use a place value chart to compare the times and find the time that is less. I'll give you a chance to write it in your book. All right, so I'm going to look at section C. If you have not finished writing this, you can just pause the video. In section C, I'm actually going to draw a place value chart, and mine is going to look a little bit bigger than yours right here, but you're going to draw a rectangle, and it says solve the problem. We're going to draw a place value chart, and we're just going to put our ones, a decimal point, our tenths, and our hundredths. So draw your rectangle. We have ones, decimal point, and our decimal will separate our whole numbers from our decimals. I have tenths, T-E-N-T-H-S, tenths, T-E-N-T-H-S. And finally, I have hundredths, T-H-S on the end. Hundredths, T-H-S. So we're going to place the times in our place value chart to compare them. My friend Ricardo finished in 4 89/100ths. So I'm going to put his time here, 4 whole minutes, 8/10, 900ths. This is not quite 5 minutes, or 89/100ths of a minute. And that was Ricardo's time. And then my friend Brandon finished in 4 83/100ths. So I'm gonna write 4 83/100ths. So let's think about how we're going to compare those times. Remember, when you're comparing, we want to begin with the greatest place value position. In this case, it's in the ones. 4 and 4, they're the same. So we're going to go to the next place value position, tenths. 8 and 8, they're the same. When I get over to my hundredths, I notice this is a 9 and this is a 3. So let's think about which number is greater. Equal, 9 is greater than 3. So let's compare these amounts and figure out who had the time that is less. Again, right here, 4 89/100ths, this is my friend Ricardo. I'm just gonna write his name here to help me. If you don't have a space right here, you can just put an R on the end, and this is my friend Brandon. Never will we write names in our place value chart. I'm just writing them to represent each person's times. Okay, so 4 is equal to 8, 4 is equal to 4, 8 is equal to 8, 9 is greater than 3. With that in mind, since 3 is less than 9, I know that Brandon's time is less than Ricardo's time. D says, fill in the bubble for the correct answer choice above. So the question says, what, back up on number 18. On number 18, it says, what was the time of the runner who finished first? Brandon went across first because he got there before Ricardo. So on number 18, you would circle C, 4 and 83 hundredths minutes. 18 is C. Letter E says, look back. Does your answer make sense? Yes or no? Okay, so I'll give you a chance to do that one on your own. And I'm thinking you should say, yes, your answer makes sense, because Brandon's time is less than Ricardo's time. So Brandon got there first. Write that in your own words as we prepare to answer questions 19 and 20. So number 19, which of the following is less than $3.68? Or we can read that decimal as 3 68 hundredths. So which money is less? Is $3.97 less than $3.68? No. $4.57 can't be less than $3.68. So you should have selected good, C. Number 19 is C. Good. And look at number 20. Which of the following is greater than 14 and 24 hundredths? What'd you pick? You should have picked D, because you are awesome sauce like apples. C and D. So this concludes our lesson for today. You can use this video to help you through the rest of the sheets for this week. If you get stuck or if you get confused, you can always contact me or any of the other teachers online at Google Classroom, or you can email us. But hopefully this video has been helpful to you and it will help you through the rest of this week. Any questions, any concerns, find us on Google Classroom. Happy learning. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Bye-bye.